Let's have a look at this next clash, the City v Country Men, playing for the Ramsey McDonald Cup. The 1, Jordan Carchi and Bankstown. The 2, Chris Foreman's Parramatta. The 3, Matheson Johns, Bankstown. The 4, Peter Pacorte, Parramatta. The 5, Charlie Buttrose East. The 6, Tyler Field, Parramatta. The 7, Joel Raper, Bankstown. The 8, Josh Calsagno, McCarthy. The 9, Matt Johnstone, Easts. The 10, Brock Jamison, MacArthur. The 11, Reece Schroeder, Bankstown. The 12, Hayden Peacock, Bankstown. The 13, Alex Marr, East. 14, Anthony Sangarides, Bankstown. The 15, Sam McKensley, Manly. 16, Matt Fall from Bankstown. And the 17, Jeff Swan, Parramatta. Coach Simon Telfer. His manager, Paul Stamoulis, and the trainers Bob O'Riordan and Justin McAvoy. The Country Men's side, the 1, Callum Blinko, Parramatta. The 2, Dylan Wagner, East. The 3, Dane Clark, Bankstown. The 4, Connor Stork, Country North. The 5, Tom Murray, East. The 6, Reece Chappell, East. 7, Josh Parrish, Manly. The 8, Joel Patterson, Penrith. The 9, Reece Fargalund, Country South. The 10, Jack Mitchell, MacArthur. The 11, Jackson Clark, East. The 12, James Wilmington, East. The 13, Hayden Ashcroft, East. The 14, Carlin Dean, East. 15, Jack Davey, MacArthur. The 16, Dean Wanstall, Parramatta. And the 17, Sam Preston, Manly. The coach, Shane Cribb. His manager, Paul Quigg. And the trainers will be Liam Watson and Andrew Atkins. And our referee will be Tom Camborne. His touch judges, Sean Hampstead and Luke Burton, as we await both sides to make their way onto the field. With New South Wales jumpers up for grabs in this one. As both sides now, as they do, come onto the field together. And a good crowd in attendance. It'll be the Country Men with a kick-off. As the sun's disappeared from Carrington Park, it was a beautiful morning. It's got a little bit cool as the afternoon is, well, we're about to roll into the afternoon. The referee Camborne looks up to the timekeepers, puts his hand in the air, and we are underway. 30-minute halves. Is there a mistake there? No, it's gone backwards. No, it is a knock-on. So a mistake from Carchi. An early mistake from this City side will give Country a wonderful opportunity to grab first points. Both sides warmed up very well. Had a good look at both warm-ups as they pick it up now. Straight out the back, Chappell underneath for Stork. Stork. He'll play it. Fargalund. Hayden Ashcroft. Ball in 2 hands as we expect from the 13 from this Country side. Had a wonderful tournament at Tamworth. They fire a long pass early. It's delayed up now for Blinko. Blinko, ball's got hit the ground as it was passed. Out to Clark, and Clark couldn't hang on to it. It's a mistake by the Country side. Give the City side a reprieve after that early mistake from the kickoff. And City will get their first opportunity of the footy. They'll take it 10 out from their danger zone. Reece Schroeder. He played it quickly. On his back. Eventually gets to his feet. Does Alex Marr. Back inside and a mistake. A push pass there from Johns. player down on the ground too, a City player, as he was hitting the tackle. As he knocked the football on. Just trying to see which player it was. So both sides guilty of some handling errors early. And Jordan Carchi it is. He eventually does get to his feet. He'll lock up the scrum. His Country. Scrum packed, 45 out. Ashcroft. Takes tackle one after the scrum. Fagerlund looks up. Finds Patterson. Joel Patterson, they roll him onto his back. He's trying to get up quickly there. Enough's enough. Reece Schroeder saying, I was hung on to his. Patterson has another run. Just rolls it forward. The experienced number 8 for the Countryside. Fagerlund finds Ashcroft. Ashcroft plays it out the back, getting up quickly. Blinko was wrapped up. Johns came in, made a good ball and all tackle, then got a bit of support from Raper. They go the short side, the Country darting off that right foot. Was Clark. Ashcroft throws the big dummy to Clark. He pops it at well. Referee says, okay, I'll play on. Ball, he tried to push the pass, and Cal Sagno says, I'll have that. So once again, just some handling errors. Both sides feeling each other out in these first 4 minutes. John Stone. Buttrose coming in looking for a bit of work. Both sides willing. Matt Johnstone. This time an early kick. Field says, let's get it out of here. Blinko goes back, cleans it up. Comes back across the middle of the field. And he's tackled on the 30. Wagner. Strong carry from the 2 for Country. Had a wonderful tournament in Tamworth. Scoring plenty of tries. Now Dane Clark. He flicks it out the back. Ends up with Patterson. Patterson gets it on for Ashcroft. Ashcroft throws the dummy again, gets halfway through a grab. Will play it on halfway, plays it quickly. Fagerlund. Fagerlund's got runners outside and picks up Dean. Come back to the short side. Ashcroft puts the little kick through. It's a nice kick. It'll have to be cleaned up by Carchi. He looks up. He can't do a lot, and Country players are there. So dead in goal. It'll be a dropout. Some enterprising football from the Countryside in that set. The Johns with the dropout. Wobbly old kick. It's going to sit. Here they come. He has to pick it up quickly in the end. Reece Chappell. The Chappell will play it. They hold him down long enough. It just slows the ruck down. They go that short side, coming back to the open. Fagerlund. This time they do go the short side again. Back underneath. Finds Dane Clark. Inside pass from Parrish. Out of dummy half. Fagerlund. Can he get the ball down? Referee's going to say no. Tackled he was. Out of dummy half. Here's a scoot. Can he get it down? No. Another tackle where he's just short. So we're on the last. Ashcroft. He puts the little kick through. Flying through. Ball's going to be too deep. Charging through was Joel Patterson, the big number 8. He couldn't get there. The ball just rolled over the dead in goal. So it'll be a 20 restart for City. Patterson says, I'll hang on to the footy till I get back. Referee Camborne says, back you go. Pacourte. Buttrose out of dummy half, eventually gives it to Johns. Johns gets to halfway, some good leg drive. Still going, he wasn't held. Still going. Gets it to the 40. Johnstone, he'll look for a quick play the ball. No. It was Patterson just trying to hold him down a little too long, and no muck in the ruck straight away from the referee. So Field will look for some interest off this penalty kick, and he gets plenty of it. Gets it to the 30. It's a wonderful opportunity now. Pacorti with the restart. Schroeder charging into the country defence. Pacorti goes to dummy half. Calsagno waits, gets it. He'll just go straight and hard. Patterson was caught offside. All of a sudden, City are 10 out. Johnstone, this is where he's dangerous in here. Ducks out of dummy half. Underneath for Ma. Ma, good tackle. A metre out. Johnstone looks up, finds Field. Field puts the kick. Leapers, no problem. Buttrose goes high and knocked it on. Buttrose looks up and says, what? The referee, Camburn, was right on the spot and saw the little knock on. It was a lovely kick from Field. They had numbers there, but Buttrose couldn't hang on to the kick. Tom Murray. Fargalan looks up. They go down that short side again. John, solid tackle. Once again, they're more than happy to go that right side. This time, Dane Clark. Tackle 2 inside the hill touchline. Nice to see a couple of people standing on the hill on the Carrington Park. Out of dummy half, Fargalan. Oh, it was knocked down. It was a late pass. And Joel Raper knocked it down. So Country will get the footy again. Early signs, City will be looking to just slow the ruck speed down. Country at the moment. Playing a good speed. So 25 out the scrum packs. Clark fires it to Blinko. Blinko. Fargalan looks up. Back inside this time. Finds Chappell. No, it's Blinko. Blinko still going. Chappell was next to him on the inside. Fargalan at dummy half. This time he finds Chappell. Chappell, short pass for Wilmington. Wilmington spins out of the tackle. I thought it was a tackle from Peter Pacorti. I thought was on the money. But Wilmington, the leg drive, he kept driving, spun out of the tackle, and he'll score the first try. First try there for Country. First try of the match. On the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard, they lead 4-0. Kick to come. It'll be Tom Murray with the goal-kicking duties. So Murray moves in. No problems. Flags in the air. And on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard, Country 4-6. Leading City yet to score. Johns with a restart for City. Wagner just waits. He'll look up and just charges back into the City defence. They have to bring him down. Buttrose involved early in the tackle. Well, there's a mistake. A knock on. Jack Mitchell knocks on off the kickoff for Countries. You can see the referee. He'll blow the penalty. They're all offside. He went 6 to go. And then eventually blows the penalty. So straight after points. Johnstone. Looking for some runners. He finds one in Brock Jamison. Jamison knocked to the ground. Johnstone looks up again. Goes back to the middle. Ma throws the dummy. Had runners outside of him. Decides to take the tackle. Field. Long pass. Johns fires it out this time. Buttrose says, I will score. And Charlie Buttrose bounces back for City straight after points by Country. A knock on. Second tackle. So Charlie Buttrose, nice work there. Matheson Johns. And it'll be Joel Raper with the goal kicking duties. From this grandstand touchline, looks good off the boot, but no, didn't have enough power in the legs, that one. So on the Brighton's Lawyers scoreboard, 15 left till the half-time break. Country 6, leading City 4. And a big shout out to all the New South Wales Police Rugby League sponsors, Brighton's Lawyers, CrimSafe, Police Bank, T&M Management, Police Association of New South Wales, Dimeo and Fuji Xerox. Without them, we don't have games like this. So Buttrose, it was a deep kick. He took it, Cal Sagno. You can hear the talk. Loud talk from this Country defensive line. Schroeder. Johnstone hasn't had any opportunities at the moment. Sangaridis, his first touch as he's made his way onto the field. They move it quickly to the left. Some intent there, just pushing the pass. 4 passes it was. And eventually wrapped up. Last tackle. Goes back for Field. He looks around, eventually goes to the left. Blinko reads it well and gets the nice bounce. Raper and Sangaridi's involved in the tackle. Ashcroft can't get through some solid defence. Pargalund dummied underneath from Sam Press, who's on in jersey 17. Ashcroft again, scheming. Sangaridis says, come here, and hangs on, locks up the ball with a little bit of a help from Cal Sagno. Chappell finds the try scorer in Wilmington on the last. Goes back to Parrish. Parrish, kick goes straight across. Field of play, they pop it up, keep it alive, room to move. Tom Murray to the corner, and Tom Murray will score. Well, it wasn't the greatest kick, and what it did, it went straight across the face was taken nicely and they pushed the pass out there to Tom Murray. Still had a bit of work to do, but he found the corner. No doubt Murray will be looking to add the extra with his own try on that, the hillside touchline here at Carrington Park. State jumpers up for grabs in this clash. The Police Australian Tri-Nation Series, or Tri-Series, New South Wales, Queensland affiliated states up there at Prizzy Park on the Gold Coast, 13th, 14th and 15th of July. So Murray moves in, boots the ball, gets plenty of it. Touch judges, all going to wave it away. So on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard, 11 minutes to the half-time break. Country 10, leading City 4. Country won't want any mistakes off this one. Like their first try, there was a mistake. Wagner just says here, he brings it up, tries to flirt. There's that mistake we're talking about. That's first tackle straight after points. Dylan Wagner flirting with a touchline. And the City side says, you want to flirt? We'll drive you into touch. And that's exactly what they did. So City straight away get a chance to bounce back after the Murray try. Schroeder. He'll play it now. Johnstone. Ma been busy early. Picks up Sangarides. Johnston comes back to the open. Through Field. Field picks up Swan. Swan still going. Johnstone out of dummy half, expected. Does well, slices through and will score. It was a quick play, the ball from Jeff Swan. That was the key. And Matt Johnstone. It was a dominant player in Tamworth in the state championships. Scores, and once again a mistake off the kickoff for Country. They opened the door for City, and City said thank you very much twice. And Joel Raper with a kick adjacent to the left-hand upright. Shouldn't have any problems at all with this, and will be locked up on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard. 10 points all. 10 all. Flags in the air, no problems at all. Well, we didn't think there'd be much between these two sides, and that's how it's proving. As Murray, once again, a long kick taken in the in goal, and Swan will bring it back. And a penalty, once again. No muck in the ruck. Referee Camborne. Field Gets a little bit of interest with the penalty kick. Bacorte. McKenzie. Swan. Meter from halfway on 3. Johnstone. Looks for Field. Field got through half a gap. He had Sangarides outside of him, but just hang on to it. Johnstone, this time, he has got Sangarides. A good leg chop tackle there from Press. Cuts him down. Raper. Long pass for Johns. He picked up Vorman's. Just checking what the referee's going to call here. It'll be a City feed, will it? It'll be City play the ball. Johnstone. Sangarides again, been busy since he's come onto the field. Johnston underneath for Swan. Swan really winding up now. Numbers to the left if they want to go there. Johnstone, they come back to the right. He fires it for Field. Field puts the kick through, charging through the bounce. Is it Coyne? Sam McKenzie. McKenzie gets the bounce. It was a clever kick from Tyler Field.
Try to Sam McKenzie for the City team. 14-10 with the kick to come.
So some clever lead-up work. Tyler Field took the ball to the line, put the grubber through, and the bounce was kind for McKenzie. He had to shrug off a couple of country players. It takes it out now, 14 points to 10. And the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard to the City side, and Raper shouldn't have any problems with this conversion attempt, this time to the right of the upright. And he takes it back to 10. No problems, flags in the air.
Conversion, Joel Raper, 16-10 City.
As we fast approach the halftime break, City 16, leading Country 10 on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard. Murray once again puts it high in the air. Field waits, looks, finds Swan. Swan, this time they drive him backwards. Good first contact there from Dean. They get up smiling. There's a mistake. There's a knock on from City. Both sides guilty of mistakes after points. This time Country will get their opportunity. To hurt this City side on the scoreboard. So Chappell feeds it, picked up Fargal under the back. He'll look for Parrish. He finds Stork. Fargal. Dean and a penalty. Offside. They won't muck around with this. It'll be an F-post and they get things underway. To tap and go spinning out of the tackle, Patterson. They wrap him up though. Reese Fargal under dummy half, looking around. Goes himself, does Fargalung. Can he get the hand out? No, he's a metre short. Patterson this time. They come the short side. Throwing the dummy, Chappell. Chappell still bouncing. He's wrapped up as well. Fargalung goes back to 9. Long pass for Ashcroft. Ashcroft for Parrish. Parrish, ball goes backwards. He looks up. All he can see is blue and yellow wrapped around him, and he'll take the tackle. Blinko to dummy half. Has a scoot. Looks up. Short pass there. It was Clark. Clark tried to pick up Clark. And referee says play on, went backwards. Oh, Murray had the line open, couldn't hang on to it. It's going to be a penalty. Tackle without the ball, I'm thinking. Yes, that's the referee's call from referee Camborne. Don't think Tom Murray realised what an opportunity he had just then to grab his second. But they get the penalty again, Country. Now Patterson, he'll drive it forward. The leg's still going. Fargalund. Still plenty of time. A minute 37 till the half-time siren. Underneath Wilmington. He's looking for a double. Fargalund. They come to the short side. Chappell. Chappell gives the pass for Stork, and Stork. Pacorti tried to hang on, but Stork, as he hit the ground, rolls the arm over. And they do make the City side pay after that mistake, after points.
City 16, Country 14.
So Tom Murray with an opportunity to lock us up at half-time. On the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard. And that's what it's been, the sort of game it has been. There's been points scored after mistakes from the kick-off. Country scoring 2, they're making a mistake, and City have gone bang, bang, and that time City, after scoring points, gave the football back to Country in a couple of penalties. So Tom Murray. Eight in from the grandstand touchline. We'll get a good view of it. He puts it high. It's a waved away. It's waved away. So we will go in at the halftime break.
Half-time. At Bathurst, City 16, Country 14.
And on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard, it'll be the City 16 leading the Country 14. What's been an attractive first half of footy. Look forward to bringing you all the action in the second half shortly.
Is the link not working either? It did at the start, but then it's gone. Probably just coming through loud and clear. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Where's Red Rooster? I've got to talk to someone. Welcome back to Carrington Park for the second half. City will restart it through Raper. They try and trap it countryside through Jackson Clark. He goes back and cleans it up. So 16-14. City clinging to a 2-point lead. This will be an enthralling 30 minutes. Ashcroft drives it forward. Patterson, who was busy. Ashcroft again, this time. Moves it on for Dane Clark. Early ball movement. Once again, the short side. Ashcroft, this time he puts it high in the air. Karchi, he goes back. He's waiting, but coming across Vormans. Vormans. He cleaned it up nicely. Rape at a dummy half. Buttrose played it. Then they move it on quickly. Pecorti. Johnstone back on the field. A little break just before the halftime siren went. John's at dummy half. He'll find Field. Field been good with the boot so far, kicking. This time goes straight down the throat of Blinko. And Blinko beats one. They cling on though. Tyler Field, the man who put the kick through. Murray out of dummy half. They tried the one-on-one strip. You could see both players, the players separating, and Field try it. Murray was up to it and did hang on to the football. Ashcroft waiting. Takes a while to get to his feet. He might have been slammed right on his shoulder. You could just see the awkwardness as he landed in the tackle. Tom Murray it is. It looks like he's going to be okay. As I said, Ashcroft back underneath for Patterson. Ashcroft again, another high kick. Karchi waiting. Oh, he got pushed out of the way. Yeah, I thought so. Coming through, had no opportunity to take the catch. The referee's going to say you're offside anyway. Ashcroft saying, but it was me. But he had plenty around him. As I said, never had that opportunity. So Field looking to grab a few metres with the kick. Pecorti. Just with the F-Posse, he taps and goes. Calsagno charging into the country pack. Johns does get a quick play the ball. Couchy throws the pass. It just finds the ground. Pushed pass it wasn't. Country get the reprieve. Ashcroft. Touched the ball plenty in this opening 4 minutes of the second half. Fargaland finds Murray. Murray got it on for Clark. Patterson and Calsagno, the two big men collide. Fargaland, they come to short side for Parrish. It's Dane Clark. Still going. Raper had to come and makes a desperate tackle. Now they'll swing the ball to the left. Ashcroft picks up Chappell. Good tackle though. Out of the line. Had to be made. Schroeder. And straight away puts his hand over. What a tackle from Reese Schroeder. They play on quickly now. Blinko. Ball hits the deck. Coming in was Stork. But the pass goes straight into touch as it missed the target of Wagner. So Calsagno will play it on the defensive 10. City hanging on to that 16-14 lead on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard. Schroeder. Good footwork there, Pacorti. Left Patterson in his wake, and Patterson's still down. Eventually gets up, but he's coming straight off Patterson. He is not mucking around. He knows his body pretty well. Johnstone puts the kick for himself. Can he get the bounce? He does get the bounce. Flicks it back in for Calsagno, and Calsagno, following his little hooker, did a good job. They're on the last now. They go the short side. Field's got Raper inside. Which way with a bounce? Picks it up. It goes into touch. Dangerous. Buttrose thought he nearly had the opportunity to grab it, but the football beat them all and rolls into touch, so Country get a reprieve. As Patterson, as I said, made his way straight off the field. It's a Country now. Fargaland been busy at 9. Picks it up, has another scoot there, and then eventually got it off to Clark on the inside. Ashcroft. Fargaland again, looks up, puts the kick through for himself. Field, though, reprieves the situation, takes the kick. And a knock on as he went into the tackle. Couchy appealing to the referee. Just as he went into the tackle, a little knock on when the two bodies collided. Eight gone, second half, still at that halftime score, 16-14. City clinging to that 2-point lead. Scrums packed, 40 out. Stork. Fargaland looks up, finds press. Fargaland again, they come this short side. Parrish underneath for Jackson Clark. Ashcroft, little jink and step off that right foot, but a good tackle Calciagno out of dummy half. Fargalund still going. Reaches the hand out and plants the ball down under the black dot. Reece Fargalund's had a good game. He's been involved in everything.
Country 18, City 16.
So Fargalund. As I said, Reece Fargalund had a busy game. Some clever work for Country out of that dummy half roll, and that time it was a quick play the ball, and that was the key. He bounced out of dummy half. He scored under the post. Tom Murray with his easiest conversion of the day, and Country should lead 2016. Flags are raised.
Conversion successful from Tom Murray. 20 to 16, Country over City.
Kick conversion successful. 2016. So Field with the restart. This is a wobbly one. Goes to Wagner. This time he'll run straight back to the middle. He won't flirt with that touch line. Fargalund again in the dummy half. Looks for Clark. Finds Clark. Press. They slow him down this time. Ashcroft just straightens it up. Through the dummy to the left. Fargalund got pressed, punches it out the back for Parrish. Ball's hit the ground. It'll be play on here, will it? No, referee's going to say knock on. Knock on from City. So now Country, after the scrum, eventually Wilmington's allowed to play the football. Mitchell, he keeps it alive for Fargalund. Chappell gives it to Stork. And Stork's wrapped up 5'8", 5 metres out. Wagner at dummy half. He'll have a dip himself and have a good dip. He certainly has. Referee Camborne points to the spot. Dylan Wagner, he picked it up. 5 out. We know he's a big body. And he just scooted out a dummy half, drove himself low to the ground. And all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, Country 24 leads City 16. He certainly backed himself, did Willard Wagner, on that occasion. So Murray, the conversion attempt. Jack Davey making his way onto the field in jersey 15 for Country. Gets plenty of it, and flags in the air. Definitely looked good off the boot. So Murray converts. And all of a sudden, after they trailed 16-14 at half time, 14 gone in this second half. Country leading 26-16 on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard. So Field with the restart again, gets plenty on it. Well taken from Jackson Clark. It was the two Clarks there together. Dane said, you can have it. Jackson. Press. Solid contact in the middle between Ma and Press on that occasion, spinning out of the tackle. Ashcroft, they move it quickly. Clark gets through one. Back inside, referee's going to say it went forward. Some enterprising football. Fargalun was involved, but then just a little knock on, but some attractive football from this countryside as they let the ball talk. Certainly got the bit between their teeth at the moment. So City, they get on with it quickly. Pacorti still going. He flicks the pass. Eventually. Out to Buttrose and a penalty. Referee, you could hear the referee. He had called held. They just kept picking him up and driving, and eventually they drove him over the touchline. Still 14 minutes left. Mackenzie. John Stone. Swan. Late pass for Ma. The countryside rattled his cage as they got up quickly through Clark. Johnstone. Sangarides. Johnstone looks up, goes to the short side for Field. Field fires a low pass. Buttrose has to go back, clean it up. Field. Dummies underneath 1, 2. Pops it out the back now, Sangarides. Oh, nearly through the pass. Referee says, yeah, that's okay, you weren't held. Picks up Johnstone, Pacorti still fighting the tackle. Spinning, twisting. Still going, Pacorti. Eventually, they drive him to the ground on the last tackle. It'll go to Field. Field punches a kick across. Picked up! Some great work there, as it was a lovely kick. It was a low driving kick from Field. Dane Clark tried to trap it with his foot and kick it up. But Alex Marr was Johnny on the spot, picked up the crumbs and scores under the post. Joel Raper shouldn't have any problems. Add in the extras and we will have a 4-point ball game once again. Doesn't muck around, boot the ball, flags in the air. The Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard, 26-22. Been a highly entertaining game of footy. And testament, Tom Camborne, the referees helped. No slowness in the ruck, both sides. This will find the grass. Watch the bounce here. There'll be numbers jumping everywhere. And Wagner from Country. You could see there wasn't a lot of urgency there, and straight after points, Country have got the football back. Wagner coming through, takes a kick, and all of a sudden, Country are 10 metres out. Mitchell Jack Mitchell will play it. Vargaland looks up. Finds Ashcroft onto the field. One store. His first touch. Has he scored on his first touch? Referee's going to say, no, you held up. He'll come. They'll bring it back 10. Dean Wanstall. Fargalang. They find Parrish. Clark for Blinko. Tried to get through. He had numbers outside and couldn't release it quick enough. Clark's out there. We're on the last tackle now. They go back for Parrish. Parrish just puts the little kick through. Is it too deep? No, it's not. It was tapped over eventually by the City fullback, Jordan Karchi. So Tyler Field with the dropout. Field. It's a wobbly kick. Once again, it's going to be allowed. It goes back, keeps going, keeps rolling. Back to the 30 it goes. 35 out. Sangarides, good tackle, wrapped him up. Wanstall. He'll play it. Fargaland again. Controlling things. This time finds Mitchell. Fargaland has a scoot out of dummy half looking for a run. It was overrun. Now they've still got numbers out wide if they can use it. Stork will find Wagner. He scored. He's grabbed a double as Dylan Wagner. Some good work. Connor Stork got it to him quickly. And Dylan Wagner had some work to do, but he did it beautifully. So takes it out now, 30 points to 22, still 9 minutes left. Big conversion this from Murray on the far side of the field. New South Wales Police Rugby League would like to thank their sponsors, Bryden's Lawyers, CrimSafe, Police Bank, T&M Management, Police Association of New South Wales, Dimeo and Fuji Xerox. The women's game earlier in the day saw the ladies from the country 30 defeat the City 6. And now the men from the country looking to make it 2 from 2. Murray. This time it'll be short. So 8 minutes left on the Bryden's Lawyers scoreboard. Country 30, leading City 22. Field again. Goes to that man, Wagner. He traps it off the legs and then just picks it up. He scored a double in this second half for the countryside. Fargaland, controlled play beautifully from the 9 position for his side. Chappell back underneath for Stork. Ashcroft. Wanstall. On the last tackle. Oh, ball goes backwards. Ashcroft has to go back, clean it up. Eventually, oh, he puts it up. Probably not one of his better kicks, but they tap it backwards. Now, they're still alive. Blinko, he puts a kick through for himself. And all it does Ends up with Matty Fall. So probably not the best period of play there for the Countryside throughout this match. As Swan. City needing to score. Then we can buckle up for the last 5 minutes. Field gives it a Raper. Raper pushes it out for Catchy. Catchy. He keeps it alive. Once again coming around goes Raper. No hole there as Country close the gap quickly. Johnstone. Johns. Johnstone again. Which way will he go? He got runners. He goes through, but he's solidly stopped. Coming across Joel Patterson, who's back on the field. And a penalty. Not what Country really now needed. Johnstone will do the quick tap. He finds Reece Schroeder. Schroeder looking to play it. Goes to Swan. Swan trying to barge his way through the middle. The Country forwards. Johnstone, this time he tries it himself. He can't do it either. He'll be held up. We'll be back to the 10 on 3. Yeah, back you go. He was just going to do it, but he's got to come back to the 10. He was in the in goal. Held up. Field for Johns. Johns gives a quick pass for Peacock. Peacock. Catchy. Looks up. He'll have a scoot out of dummy half. Burns a tackle, though. Peacock. It's on the last. Goes to Raper. Raper for Field. There's numbers out there. Might be too deep. Too deep, all right. It's gone way over the top of the dead ball line. So a reprieve there. The worst they needed was a repeat set, and they didn't get it. Four minutes left. City needed to score some points in that set as Ashcroft rolls it forward. Fagerlund again looks up, finds Dane Clark. Dane Clark gets it on for Jackson Clark. Jackson Clark still going. Throws the dummy, had runners inside, took the tackle. Fagerlund, he'll look up. Look at the numbers on the short side. Dane Clark striding through, pops it back. Off hands, Blinko. They're going to say it went forward off the hands. So a little bit of excitement there from Country. Again. It's like Jackson Clark limping off the field. Wilmington's gone on, so has Carlin Dean. So Jack Davey also coming off the field. So plenty of changes for Country as they roll into the final 3 minutes. City, they need to go 90. Buttrose, he's wrapped up. Pacorte. Johnstone trying to do something out of dummy Harvey. Pops a pass up, taken by Buttrose. Had to catch it, he was falling down though. Pacorte again. Not a lot happening there. Off the foot. Referee points for Field. Field will put the chip through for himself. Wagner goes back, cleans it up. Crowd calling for a high tackle, but he was very, very low when he got him. Fagerlund finds press. Press. Fagerlund again. This time Ashcroft. Ashcroft just bounces off that right foot. Takes it forward. Had press inside but couldn't see him. Fagerlund. They go the short side. Through Chappell. In turn, Chappell picked up Wilmington. Wilmington will play it on the last. Short side again. Press says, I've got it on the last. He puts the little kick through for himself. Not a bad kick. Was looking for the goalpost covers. Oh, what a bell ringer that was. Press coming across. Couchy didn't see him coming, and he absolutely drilled him. Did Press. Couchy still on the old hands are on the haunches. A mistake there from City, just pushing the pass. And was we roll into the final minute. Patterson. It was a bell ringer from Press. Ashcroft spinning, and gets a well-deserved try. Does a 13 for Country. Hayden Ashcroft puts the final nail into the City side. And with a kick to come, they won't beat the siren. It'll see the Country side running out winners 36-22. After City led 16-14 at half time, it's been a dominant second half by the men from the Country. Here comes the semi. So Murray, he'll headbutt this over. Moves in, flags in the air. And that's full time. So Country 36 defeat City 22 in what's been two great victories from the Country side today. And before we go, once again, thank you, New South Wales Police Rugby League sponsors, Bryden's Lawyers, CrimSafe, Police Bank, T&M Management, Police Association of New South Wales, Demio, Fuji Xerox, and good luck to all those players selected to represent New South Wales in the upcoming Australian Police Tri-Series on the Gold Coast at Prizzy Park, 13th, 14th, 15th of July. New South Wales, Queensland and the affiliated states will go down to the presentation ceremony. Thank you for your time this morning. We'll catch you all again soon.
Oh, congratulations, lads. Very, very hard-fought game. The scores probably don't reflect how hard it was. There'll be some very sore bodies out there, but congratulations, country, on a 36-22 win over the City Boys. I'd just like to call George White, the president of the Country Rugby League. He's going to present the Country Player of the Year, the Peter Nissen Shield, to the Country Player of the game.
What's that? Why aren't you working?
Thanks again to all sponsors for supporting this game, Police Rugby League in general. Great game to the City Boys. Lucky today, but the effort was there. Well done to the country lads. Very proud to be the president. And this year's Peter Nissen Shield Country Player of the Year, and also Man of the Match Day, Reece Faglin.
Doesn't want to say anything. City, we got the coach or captain coming out to say something? Who wants to come out?
Yeah, first of all, just thank you to all the sponsors. We said it all at the Prezzo last night, but none of this happens without your support. We really appreciate it. Obviously to the committee as well, the hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Us boys keep coming back year after year because of the work that you guys put in, so we really appreciate that. To the country boys in Cribby, congratulations, get us again. Maybe next year we'll come back and know how to defend. And to our boys, thanks for a great couple of days. Obviously as our bodies are getting older, it gets harder and harder, but we keep coming back because it's a good group and we love it. And obviously our coaching staff as well, for 12, Chucky and the rest of them. Time away from our families, time away from everything to come and do this, so thank you, appreciate it.
Now you're playing for the Ramsey McDonald Cup. We've got Alex Ramsey here, so I might ask him to come up and say a few words, and then we'll present the trophy to the winning team. Alex.
It's a bit dodgy, won't pick it up. Boys, that was a incredibly fast game. Forwards and backwards. Yeah, the country boys lost it early, and then you all got back into your process, and it all worked for you. To the Metro boys, mate, they just kept pumping you, kept having you going backwards. It was just a real good game of football, and it's most probably the quickest country city team game I've seen. So, without any further ado, I'll have the captain to come forward. And Mr. Shane, come forward, mate. Boys. On you, mate. And another win for the country, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Jet. Firstly, to Telf and the City Boys, thanks for a game. It was a really strong game. At one stage, I thought we were in front. You guys come back. I started to panic. The country boys came back, and then you guys come back again. But you know what? At the end of the day, the game was played with great spirit. You know, Telf and I were speaking about it after the game. To the country guys, well done. 2 years in a row. You know, as we spoke about, it's been 2006. We did 2 in a row. You should be very proud. Hold your heads up high. As we spoke about that country jumper, it means a lot. And yeah, the game probably wasn't how we planned it to go. But at the end of the day, we got the 2 points. So well done. Congratulations to each and every one of you. But as I said last night, the winner today is New South Wales Police Rugby League. I'm not sure if Shero's here, but I can assure you, as a New South Wales coach, he's going to have a hard decision picking a New South Wales side. So later on tonight, for those that do get picked, congratulations, you thoroughly deserve it. But if you don't, come back next year and let's make an effort to make it next year. So well done and congratulations to every one of you.
Thanks, Creepy. Just quickly, very similar to what Haydo said, thanks very much to the committee and everyone that puts in such hard work behind the scenes. We love coming back, that's why we're here. We love spending time with each other, and the reason that we are here is because those boys work so hard behind the scenes. To City boys, always a tough game. Obviously, I think it was very similar to how we went. It was sloppy at times, but I just think that for New South Wales as a whole, we're in a really good stead with the quality of the boys that are coming through. To our boys, thank you again. Thank you for a good couple of days. I think we've really built over the last couple of years a strong, tight community. Thanks to our coaching staff. Really appreciate how much you boys put in, how much it means to you boys, and how much it means to us to wear this jumper. Thanks again. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, thanks again, fella. Well done. Congratulations, everyone, and safe trip home.
And I forgot to say, Robbie McDonald, who's got the country police going, is over in the Kimberleys, so he's puts his apologies in.
Thanks, Jen.
Yeah, I've been training fucking 2 days a week. So I'm not working. I'm working all day. Not like subbing another mob.
I'll get there.
So there's no hill this way, and I'll drive the car to you.
No, I'm right. I walk on top of the hill.
She's going.
Yeah, once you roll down the water and roll down this hill.
So what about next year?
Creepy.